could easily tell you that I'm a 16-year-old girl, and how would you know the difference? You can mic up with someone, and then you can kind of grasp. But through a bubble, there's really no home ID to really inform anyone on who anyone really is. But that's my own personal thoughts, and we can agree to disagree on that fact. And being that that might go a little further than we really need to, and by no means do we really have the time to debate that issue. Let's take it down a notch and move on to the next one.
Yeah, there's no sense debating the issue. Obviously, you're one of the people on PlayStation Home, like you said, that have the foul mouth, and you'd like to continue using it. And I understand where you're coming
That is
from and
absolutely
why you
correct.
took the position
That
you
is
did.
absolutely correct. Because in
Yeah, obviously.
life, I'm a 29-year-old woman, and I've earned the fact to speak the way I choose to speak. I've also earned the fact to surround myself with the people that are my own age. I don't center myself around children. One of the first questions that I ask anyone when I meet them is, how old are you? Now, even 18 is a little too young for my own personal feelings to associate myself with. Now, I can say whatever I like to an adult. I understand your thing as far as children and adults, but even growing up as a child, if me as a child went into a room with my mother and other adults, I already knew that my place wasn't that I need to go to a child-friendly area. So, thinking that might be a better solution than to, I want to say, persecute or alienate the people that are here, being unaware of children in the environment. Because really, if you go through home, this is more of an adult setting than it is a child setting.
It's not so more the individual that sometimes cusses here and there a bit, as it is the big the fam wars. Before I really start getting into the how well I can use the English language and sarcasm.
Right, before I really start going into the fact that I am an adult and I have a vocabulary just like anyone else. Well, I hope everyone learned as much from Mr. Dead Eyes today as I have. I definitely say that that was a very, how do we say, enlightening conversation. So, moving right
I would say
along.
it was more like a bolt of lightning.
Sir, this is the Gia Show, not Dead Eye 111. See, you're three ones, I'm the only one. Let's take it down a notch. See, and on that note, you all, I think we need to go on to a commercial break. When we come back, we will have the lady herself, Miss Red Bull Diva, serenading the stage with her beautiful voice. Many of you might not have heard. A few of you might not be able to comprehend the actual vocal skills that this young lady has, because I've had the pleasure of being serenaded by the lady herself. So, sit back, stay tuned, and come back to us where big things happen at home.
When I said I'm going to get you on my show, I meant I'm going to get you.
Now, it sounds like I need to report you for trying to get me. Sounds like harassment to me. Anybody got a pen? Take his name. Don't forget the 3 ones. Okay. Welcome back, everybody, to Big Things on Home. I'm your girl, GIAA 29. And even though things got a little deep on the first half of our show, we definitely have a ray of sunshine bringing us into the second half. Now, again, many of you might not have heard of her. It's no telling what you've been doing on home. Maybe you spend all your time in the ward of desire, chasing zombies, trying to get the little nurse's shoes. But for you who have actually been around home and, any public space, you already know the lady that I speak of, the one, the only, the songstress herself, Miss Red Bull Diva. Come on, everybody, help me giving her a round of applause because it is much deserved. Well, how you doing today, Miss Lovely?
I am fine, honey bun. How are you?
I am good, girl. I am absolutely good. Why don't you come on, scoot over a little bit so we can, feel homely, so we can feel that connection. Because you all the way over there with Ian, he might not remember that this is a family show. I see him looking at you. Yeah, I don't know E like I know E. I ain't gonna say it because we got people in the house that might, I'm not. I'm just playing. I'm just joking. So, Miss Red Bull Diva, I have so many questions. So many that, I don't have enough time because, some of that was kind of chewed up with the last segment. But let's go get on in there and, tell us, tell everybody how long have you actually been singing because it's just phenomenal to the point that it's hard to believe that you never did.
Well, I have been singing since I was about 5. I started in church, and I still do presently sing in church every Sunday. I have sung at a jazz club twice, and I've sung at weddings, so I've just been singing all my life.
So what was your inspiration? I mean, being that you started at 5, that's a real tender age, like a year before you might consider jumping on PlayStation Home. But at 5, tell me, I'm just joking. I kid. What inspired you? What let you know? What brought that gift that you have out of you at such a tender age?
My inspiration, I would have to say, is my family. I come from a family of singers. My mom has a beautiful voice. My granddaddy, rest in peace, had a beautiful high tenor soprano voice. So it's like we used to get together on Saturdays and sometimes on Sundays, and we would just sing together, like old stuff like Mary Don't You Weep and Temptations. And we would just get together and sing. So it's like a passion of mine.
Girl, you said the temptation. It took me back for a minute. Woo. Child. I'm 29, but I got an old soul at heart. Damn it to the eyes.
I feel you. Indeed, I do.
Let me bring it back because I'm about to take it back, and we might move up in our PG-13. Okay. Let's focus. I gotta focus. I told you guys it's hard. It's hard, but I can do it. Since you've been singing for so long, do you write any of your own songs?
Unfortunately, I do not write my own songs. I have attempted on several occasions, but they did not come out right. But I am interested in getting into writing. I have been on a couple of my homeboys' tracks, like if there was rapping, they needed me to sing on a track or two. I have done that, but no, I don't personally write.
Oh, that's some of the best singers out today don't write their own songs, but they can definitely channel the emotions of the writer, which apparently, and it's very obvious for me, some people might not know, but you do an excellent job of doing that. Um, but if you ever looking for a writer, I write. I can write you a song, girl. I can get it in. I ain't got the best singing voice.
Hey, let's get it.
girl, girl, I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm just saying that for ratings. I'm just saying it for ratings. So, a lot of singers, have their own personal inspiration. That person that they are able, maybe market, or I don't want to say market, but put their path on as far as looking up to. Right now, who is your favorite artist, as well as who is that one person for you whose voice that you hear that keeps you on this path of being a songstress?
I would have to say my favorite artist is Patti LaBelle, because she has a phenomenal voice, and I mean, I dream to be like her one day or better, getting out there with my music. But I love Patti LaBelle. She always puts me at the level I need to be.
Girl, Patti, Patti, Patti. You can't tell me about Patti. Can't nobody talk about Miss Patti. I love me some Patti. Whew. Some Patti. Get you, ya, ya, da, da. I think them words. Don't quote me. Now y'all probably understand why I don't
Same
sing.
girl.
Uh-uh. Don't put me out there. Don't try to throw me under the bus. You know that would not give me no record deal. I'm gonna stick to hosting. So you're gonna sing for us today. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And tell me, what am I gonna have the pleasure of hearing? What song is gonna tickle my ears and make me sit back and rethink of all the things that's past and all the things that's coming? And girl, just sing to me, sing. What you gonna sing to me? Because you sang. You don't sing. You sang. That's what Grandma used to say. That girl can sing. She can sing. Sing to me, girl.
um, well, my name is Alicia, so I figured it'd be a little catchy for me to give you all a little bit of Alicia Keys if I ain't got you.
Oh, stop. Just stop. Girl, I'm gonna run up off this stage. I'm gonna keep it together. I'm gonna keep it together. As sad as I am to end this show, it's that time again. My producer only allows me so much time because she's not gonna pay me for a minute after. She is not gonna. My check is not gonna be no better. No, I'm not gonna. Okay, let me stop before I get fired. Let me stop, because don't laugh. Don't laugh. Your check ain't gonna get bigger neither. I'm doing this for both of us. I'm looking out for us. So I just like to thank everyone for coming. Thank you all for watching. I'd like all of y'all to stand up on your feet to give this young lady the respect that she deserves while she sings us. Is that even a word? Sings us. That don't even make no sense. See, I'm censoring myself. Because I could have said a bad word and might not have been here for the next show. Well, that's a whole nother segment in itself. So until the next time, you guys, big things on home. The beautiful lady of Red Bull Diva is gonna sing us right on into the credits. I'm gonna need my name in them. I'm gonna need my name in them credits book. I mean something. I'm gonna need something. You know, she got me a toaster for Christmas, and I already had a toaster for my birthday that she gave me. But hey, that's a whole nother story. I'm just playing. I really want to be for the next show. I really want to come back. She might not have me. I kid. Well, you know, big things on home. Your girl G is 29. My boy E is on out of here. Until next time on Big Things on Home.
Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the hour, yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define what's within. And I've been there before, but that life's a